This is a rather average-sized axe.
Oh my god.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, there it goes. I have no clue what the fuck you're supposed to do with this.
That's what he's.
Okay, I even grabbed my dad's dice.
What do you mean you
Holy
grabbed
shit.
Dad's dice?
Legacy
That-
dice.
Yeah, remember? The dice that came with the red box.
Oh
He
shit,
said
you're
that-
right.
Yeah, those dice. The ones that he took wax to, remember? To actually fill in the numbers.
Oh yeah,
Those ones.
I remember.
what?
Those are very special dice.
Roll one, see what it rolls.
One of those dad's special dice?
Yeah.
Don't burn your nat 20s.
For real?
Might. That would be funny. You know, I'll use a scorpion dice. I feel like if I open up that bag, everything's gonna... Okay, scorpion dice, here we go. That's an 11. That's better than last
Holy
time.
shit. That's a little bit better
Okay.
than middle of the road.
A little bit better,
It's just
yes.
A little above average.
Yeah.
Here, wait, let me show you an
It's
action.
gonna be a
Slightly
good
better.
day.
With modifiers, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good day.
So I have the wolf dice, the blue bag dice, the gold bag dice, and the clear dice. Alright. And of course, the Raz dice. Okay. Got all the dice.
It's funny because I know that most of you will not know this, but there's a song that I've been singing to a lot that now is just making me think of my little owl character that I have.
Ow. Ow.
And it's fucking great. I love it.
Real.
What song?
It's
Where
called
is that?
Open Arms.
By Journey?
No. by
There you go.
it's from
That's
the
a big
Epic
sword.
musical that's been going on TikTok.
Oh.
Big musical.
Yeah, it's called
the
Epic.
musical.
It's
like
called
about-
Epic, and it's about
About
Odysseus'
like
journey.
mythology. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
about the Odyssey.
Aw, that's boring. I want a musical about the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Nah,
I've seen
nah.
this a little bit.
Hey, where's the
But yeah,
hunting
that
one?
song,
Have y'all read the
it's so
Epic
good.
of Gilgamesh? That shit's gay as hell.
I don't read.
No, I
it's
only
literally
know
so gay. Like literally, the main two guys. He's like literally in the thing, like the very first story known to man. He's like, I love you better than I would, like, I love you as I would love a woman, actually more than I would love a woman. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
I
didn't
also
know
love
Gilgamesh
food
was
more than I would love
Smurfs born
anybody,
that
so
way.
like, I don't.
It's a hard line.
Oh yeah, no offense, Sora.
Getting my
didn't know.
food to take
No, it's
while-
fine.
or-
I get it. I'm just gonna sharpen my bagpipes.
What?
Yeah.
Average man activity. Nah, I get it. I'm gonna go sharpen my axe.
No, the bagpipes gamer.
Don't do that before
bagpipe.
Brandon starts sharpening his axe.
Wait. What the
The
fuck?
bag.
I forgot there's a bagpipe weapon.
That's
There
the hunting horn.
is.
It's great.
What the fuck?
I used
Jesus
to
Christ.
love that one because it was just so silly to me.
Oh, for the recording,
Yeah, you gotta
they're
sharpen
talking
your
about
bagpipes.
Monster Hunter, by the way.
Hi, we're talking about Monster Hunter. It's very
You also
silly.
have to sharpen your hammer. Your blunt object needs to be sharpened.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
blow dry.
Great.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have to sharpen your
your
Also,
blow
you
blades.
dryer
can snap
too.
things with your hammer.
We wax users here, though.
Okay,
What?
if the zombie apocalypse started right now, what would you guys do?
If the apocalypse started right now,
Um,
cry.
Yes.
I mean, right now, probably play D&D, be unbothered.
I'd kill myself.
Yeah,
No, not on stream.
No, like I talked about this with our other roommate, and he was like, "What would you do in the zombie apocalypse?" And we were both like, "Kill myself." Like immediately. And he was like,
I was like,
Fucking die.
huh?
I don't know.
You didn't even think about it. You didn't even...
Well, my
Like, what
question
about
is,
the
what type of
survival?
apocalypse?
no.
I just said zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
It's-
you just
But
said
like,
apocalypse.
Zombie
No, but like,
You
what type
literally-
of
I said
zombie?
zombie apocalypse.
Oh, you said zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, you said zombies, but what type of zombie?
yeah,
This is
I
a
would
fair point.
definitely kill myself no matter the type of zombie.
If it's
Like if you,
Exactly.
oh my god, like when you think about it, especially if you have pets, like do you really want to see your pets get bitten like I Am Legend? Like I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill my dogs and
It's not
myself.
like I Am Legend.
I had basically like an apocalypse dream, but it was more of like the Fallout apocalypse kind of thing. So like I had a dream where like literally I was like up on a hill, right? It was a nice day. And then all of a sudden for some reason like I turned a corner or some shit and like it was sandy. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is it sandy? And there was like a bunker. And then like the bunker was locked and I was like, why the fuck is it locked? And then I look over the horizon and I just see the mushroom cloud and I was like, wow. This is not good. And like I just see the mushroom cloud kind of like just grow in size and it like blocks out the sun, so it's like really dark, so the only light that was available literally was from the fucking explosion that was lighting up everything. And I was like, I was so like grief stricken and realized what was happening that I just kind of just sat down and watched it. I just watched death come.
Yeah, that's what you do at that point.
Like honestly, that's all you can do. Like
That is a fucking dream that would actually ruin me to my core.
I woke up and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like I looked around my room, I was like, is this real? And then I fell back asleep.
I'm so glad my brain is not that creative.
Oh no, my
God.
brain's fucked.
Your brain is pretty creative.
I saw this thing where it was like a Twitter post and she was like saying how her boyfriend got really upset because apparently he had a zombie apocalypse dream and she was doing everything wrong. And he woke up pissed off at her.
What are you doing?
And she was like, is this the male equivalent to your boyfriend cheating on you in your dream?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Damn.
Most definitely.
Have you had this dream before, Logan?
Nope.
You
Yeah,
said it like it was a
yeah.
thing that has happened to you.
Only a matter of time.
Only a matter of
This
time.
I
makes
actually
me think.
want to know something
actually-
kind of sad.
Yeah.
I did end up having a dream where I was cheated on, and I woke up like, well, I guess that makes sense.
Oh,
I wasn't mad. I wasn't sad. I'm like, this is bound to happen.
that's because you
Oh.
anxiously think about that.
What?
Huh?
Because you anxiously think about that. That's a back of your head. Like
I
your
don't-
dreams are creative for yourself, girl.
I don't anxiously think about that. No, I usually
Yeah,
don't
I'm the
think about
anxious
it.
one. She's the depressed one.
I'm both. It's just that my anxiousness is not debilitating.
I literally vomited.
Yeah, you vomited at Knott's Berry Farm and you didn't get on any roller coasters.
Oh my
I was
god.
on this roller coaster we call life, man.
Sunscreen!
Honestly, seeing people on rides is enough to make you vomit. Like I kind of get that. Like in the
No.
sounds and and the
No.
smells.
It's not
It
that.
was the smell of the
me, like, I don't
sunscreen because
know.
I was like already pretty like super anxious.
It's my brother has something called generalized anxiety disorder.
You're
I have
And
that as well.
my brother has it
Reminds
to the
you.
point where it's debilitating that social
The bird
interaction
goes.
and going out will make him throw up.
yeah.
It's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Should you guys be renamed to the Anxiety Bros now instead of the Bird Bros?
I
Anxious
Oh my
bird.
gosh.
here's the thing. The characters have to be
Anxious for
anxious.
bros.
I think Heka is the only one that is.
Yeah, that's only because
Oh
I
my
am.
gosh. I mean, I do still have the disorder, but I think mine works a lot differently. Obviously.
You got
I
a
have
different skill
panic
tree.
attacks,
Yeah.
But like one of the things that I really do not like is a break in my routine. I get so fucking upset. Like I honestly cannot live without like knowing what I'm gonna do the next minute or something like that. It just sends me into like panics. Or, like,
You
that's
play
how-
D&D?
That's one of the reasons why I like it so much because it's contained. I can be chaotic in a contained space.
Yeah. In
But-
this little in this
In
little
this
box,
world where
we
it
can be
doesn't
wild.
matter.
Yeah.
I can be chaotic.
It's like when Patrick and SpongeBob find the box. Lazy
Everybody has
asses.
to deal with the repercussions of their actions. Let's get back to D&D.
That was a super smooth
That
tie-in,
was-
you guys.
That was beautiful.
That was seamless.
It's better than the ketchup transition from Breaking Bad.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay, Brendan, get to the recap before we lose our mind.
Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
Welcome back.
You think if I face
Welcome
it
back,
hard
everybody.
enough, it'll knock me out?
We were not meandering for an entire hour and a half.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
We just met a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did.
I don't
Glad
have
to have
almost
you
like
all
30
back.
minutes worth of recording of just fucking
I-
around.
Yeah, let's stop that.
How was every one of your days?
It was great. Brendan
I'm
loved
so
it.
happy to hear.
I had a day.
So happy.
Let's go.
I had a day, huge for sure.
Anyways, last time on Seaworthy, the crew had returned to Morrison Cove to determine their next steps after leaving Uranus. And after a brief night of unknowns, the group was asked to aid the TTO cultist group in their struggles in order to gain their fullest distance in dealing with the growing danger of the Fae. After the crew returned to their ship that morning, Celia and Ryan let them know that they had to relieve Elise of the coarse sand sea travels, as it seemed like her aging body could not sail anymore. Celia took along the deed to the home that they quote-unquote own in Elrich, hoping she might be able to find lodgings there, as Bobert drunkenly wailed about it a few nights before. Altogether, taking the young furbolg girl, Lainey, along with them into their little unknown situation. After which, the crew set off onto the sands once more, following a map given to them by Naomi to find this hidden base. Only minutes later, getting absolutely plowed by a UFO of some sorts. Upon realizing that it was a large crystalline projectile, Rosalie touched the crystal in the middle of the room of the captain's quarters, causing it to reveal Irin, the lost captain of the Dawn Pirates. After some very frantic conversation, the crew was shaken up by a low beat of the drum approaching them. And as Irin awoke and arose to the new world before them, a shadow was cast over their ship, that of the Queen Anne's Revenge, stolen from a now deceased Blackbeard by the new captain, Maynard Sherwood, who decided to chart onward and leave the side business to an Abram, the dog. The crew then had a battle in the skies with Abram as they lifted off using a dangerous blast from the Chimera's engine, with the two engineers in the hull noticing the massive overheating of the engine and utilizing some extra Imogen crystals from what Irin landed in to repair the overheating engine. And together, they stopped the ship from possibly exploding and killing everyone like a 100-mile radius. Who knows? Who knows what this thing's capable of? After defeating such pirates, the crew went on their way, with Aura receiving a new, beautiful sword. As they continued on their journey, they passed the Ivory Tower and reached the headquarters through a fallen titanic serpent corpse. And as they arrived, Ori welcomed them at the shore, as they witnessed a humble, colorful, rocky island, reminiscent of coral almost. Therein, they accepted a mission to ascend the Ivory Spire and reach the top, paving the way for the TTO to finally find the hidden and fabled Lore Haven, an ancient trove of infinite knowledge. We pick up on that same night as the crew split up to either lodge for the day or nag TTO members about their many items in store.
Let's go.
Nice.
Welcome back, everybody. It is just coming upon the nighttime in this like little gassy
I'm
realm around you.
I raise my hand, DM. I need to fix
You
Rosalie's
raise.
shield. No, I mean to you. Me as a player, to you, DM. I raise my hand. Hi.
I raise. Show me
I
your
need-
numbers.
No, 69.
Nice. You win. What's the
Thank
question?
you. I need to fix Rosalie's shield. And I need to make a
Alrighty.
shield for Erin, at least, because I feel like making armor would take at least, like, a little bit longer.
A little bit.
Is there... Can I? Please?
I don't see why not. Just have to mention it to him. You saw Aaron, or you saw Rosalie,
After she stormed
basically still
off,
standing with the group, from what I understand, after
I
she
believe.
turned off, and
Yeah.
you saw Aaron walk off with one of the other TTO head members, Brenna, off to lead them to their storage of artifacts.
As far as lodging for, I think tonight, I think Rosalie is staying kind of in the same area as the TTO members.
the TT.
TP. But yeah,
Yeah.
she's staying with the members.
Real.
I believe Erin is also staying with the members. I think Aura went back to the ship. I'm
Yeah.
Or
not
did-
entirely sure if Yesh and Bobber are staying with the members or staying on the ship.
Well, I have to make your stuff, so I'll be staying wherever you guys are. Or, I guess...
Well, you
Well,
need
because I
No, I
could
have to
always
make-
sort of.
So I have to head to the ship to make...
I could always leave my
Yeah.
shield with you if you want. It's like that's something I can do, but you just
Yeah,
have to tell
yeah.
me.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm just gonna go to Rosalie and go, hey, your shield's fucked. Let me fix it.
She'll hand it over. She's fine with this.
Thank you. And then you'll just leave. Oh god. To the ship.
Bobert's staying on the ship.
Alrighty.
Workshop. Play for summoners. Yippee!
Anybody else up to anything?
You get to do what you
Okay.
wish, Yesh, which is a terrifying thought for me.
Excuse me.
Please say yes comes with Bobber. Please say yes. I can't handle him being alone. I can't handle the thought of Yeshua and the world alone because it's scary for the world.
Then send Aura after him.
It's scary for the world and it's not scary for Yesh. I see how it is. You know what? Do I grant the viewers their wish?
Viewers, it's only my wish, dude.
Yes,
Thanks.
grant them their wish.
I like to pretend
love
that
how
I'm famous, okay?
I love how you you say that like you're the final decision.
Okay.
You can ask Aura if they want to go. You have to ask Aura if they do.
Where's Aura?
On the ship.
Back on the ship.
Okay. Where's Yesh again? Is he still in...
Yeah, it's just still with the group, or at least with less of it. AKA Rosalie.
And
Yeah.
specifically where? Oh, wait.
I am like, I believe in the temple. If there
Yeah,
is a
the main
temple?
hall
Yeah.
of the temple. There's a few like, just people chilling around. There's a lot of furniture, a lot of couches, a lot of seems like maybe 3 or so fireplaces. And everyone's just kind of enjoying company for the night.
Okay. Let me go on to my page.
What's Aura
Okay.
up to on the ship?
Reading the books.
Reading the
Ignoring
books.
people, it seems.
Ignoring
Oh my gosh.
people.
Less people, more book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is like, I feel like Yeshua is at a disadvantage in here. Like, there's books. He's kind of at a standstill. Like, the only books he reads are the ones that give him his wisdom.
Only when they heavily benefit him does he read.
I guess so.
You can always stand in the same room as Bobert if you want.
I did say he wanted to read the picture book, so
Yeah.
Can I look for a picture book, like a really fun one?
Yeah,
Like a
you can go
pop-up
look for a
book?
picture book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one's really good. That's
Pop-up books are pretty good.
a really
aren't
good
they?
book. Yeah.
Alrighty. So how about we start off with where Aaron left off,
Mhm.
walking away with Brenna. Aaron, as you're traveling through a couple hallways, passing by these big bookcases full of all different sizes, all different types, it seems, of books. Oh wait, muted.
Yeah, you're muted,
Maybe gone.
Uh-huh.
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 Ow, I just smacked my hand.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I in the
Oh,
artifacts
no.
room?
You are making your way there.
Nice.
As you see,
Don't I have to ask the guy who I annoyed earlier?
No.
you were annoying the guy earlier, and he walked off, and Brenna
but-
told you that she would
Brenna said,
she would tell you where it is.
oh, I thought Brenna said that she didn't have access to it.
Yeah,
But she gonna show
said
you
she
where
could
it
tell
is.
you where it is.
But she not gonna open it for you.
Mhm.
You're magically inclined. You can probably
And-
break in.
Yeah, but I probably shouldn't.
Or like
Yeah, but
poke
it's not
one
gonna
thing
stop you.
at the door.
You should.
It'd be
You
funny.
Fun.
You
Think
forget.
of the shenanigans.
Pirate.
Hmm.
Wait, guys, I feel like we should meet. We are influencing.
Sorry.
I
We're
mean,
not there.
yeah.
We're
I
the
was
You're all
still
criminals. You're all
the
criminals.
captain of their past crew, so I wouldn't expect less from not wanting to break in.
And you're passing tons of bookcases, a few rooms it looks like, and you see Brenna eventually looks into one of the rooms. Oh, good afternoon, Trent. And you see some dude is like fumbling on this ladder trying to get this book that's really high up. And he goes, "Oh, Brenna. Yes, good afternoon. Oh, do we have newcomers?" Yes, some newcomers. Not anything too scholarly, I don't assume. So not to the group. Ah, outsiders. That's interesting. Are we sure they're not pirates? You see he like leans in to her ear. Well, how else would they be here? You make a solid point. Ah, but there have been some iffy ones nowadays. Not as grandiose as they used to be. Ah, you're inside these books. As you see, he caresses one of the books that he puts back on the shelf. Well, good evening to you all then. And you guys walk on and eventually make it down this small little staircase that has torches kind of lighting the path down. And you end up at basically what looks like a jail cell door. And behind it, you can see stockpiled boxes that look to be full of almost old, replaceable parts for something. You see what looks like defunct weaponry. You see basically this workbench in there. It seems like a lot of stockpiled tools, weapons. But you do definitely see what can be constituted as artifacts, kind of left in this preserving wrapping, sitting on multiple lines of tables that are inside this pretty large cell as well. Is this what you wanted to see?
Are they magical?
Well, a few of them are.
Which
I
ones?
wouldn't consider it neither here nor there, but we do use the wand of, I think, detection, or he called it before. We had used it fairly often, and we left it with our last group that went to the tower, so we don't exactly have that on us now. But we have a few other notable things. I'm not exactly in the artifactory department, so it's not exactly my cup of tea. Aaron, why don't you go ahead and either roll me Arcana or Investigation?
Ooh, let's see. I'll do Arcana. Okay, that's a 22.
Fire. As you're
Yeah,
looking through these
baby.
bars, kind of hugging it, getting your eyes all over every object in the room, you do notice a sort of arcane response coming from one of the small wrapped up objects laying on the table. You see it's long, very stick-like. And you see another cool little bundle of what seems like a lot of rope. That's definitely giving off an arcane glow. Other than that, you don't see much in here, but something nags at you for a sec, as all in the room, kind of all around the floor, leading out to the door, there seems to be some remnant of a lot of magical potential.
Oh,
Almost like this room's missing a lot of what was there.
curious. All right. I guess I'll ask. Are you sure this is all that was in here?
That's all I know of. There
And there aren't
may
any
have been other
rooms?
things that are... No other artifact rooms, no. If you like, I could go and try and stir Ori, bring him down.
That would be lovely.
Cool. Just, don't break anything.
I won't.
You see, she 180s, starts to hop her way up the stairs, kind of whistling along. And a few minutes later, eventually, Ori does come down. You see he's kind of rubbing his temple a little bit, with a hand. Oh, there you are. Good to see you again. Artifacts, right. Forgot about that one. And you see he kind of walks up to this gate. See his hands move in front of it for a sec, and then it unlocks. And he pulls it open. Go ahead, free roam.
Wonderful. I go inside. Is there any new
Pick
stuff
whatever you need.
once I'm inside, or is it just
There
the
is
same stuff?
no other new arcanic object in here. Just the two that you saw before.
Would you have any idea what the enchantment on this rope is?
Oh, the rope.
Yes.
I forgot we had that. I believe it's a rope of climbing.
That would be good. This whole
Basically, you
tower
hold
thing.
one end, tell the other end where to go. It does
Oh.
as such.
That is one.
Yes, I guess
Is
it
this
is.
rope
I guess
in
it is.
particular
helpful.
of any religious significance to your order, or
Not to our order, but to a few seeming cultures in the past. But not to anyone now.
wonderful? Is it all right if I just take this? It would be easier than enchanting 50 feet of rope.
He looks
I
over
mean,
to Brenna,
borrow.
just kind of shrugs. I don't see why not. I'll have to check in with the artifacts department, but I do have the final say in things most of the time.
DM, and then what was the other thing?
And the other thing was a small stick-like object that was wrapped up in almost like bubble wrap.
And what is that, packaged little object over there?
Oh, yes. That's the Wand of Secrets.
Oh,
Basically, you can use a few of its spellcasting abilities that are locked within the wand to see if a secret door or a trap or anything is, like, around you. It's
Oh,
fairly
lovely.
useful in dungeons.
Would you prefer I make a copy of that, or
Yes, if you want to.
okay?
That one we
awesome.
may have to rethink about letting out of our hands. So
Oh, got you. Okay, so that one would definitely be preferable to copy it. Well,
most definitely. Well,
I
if
hope it's
that's all you
not-
need me
I
for,
hope it's-
I'm going
I-
to sleep.
I hope it's not too much, too intrusive to ask. But I sense that there's a lot of arcanic remnants here that might indicate that things have been taken out of the room or otherwise altered. Do you have any idea what that might be?
You see, he kind of squints for a second, and then like looks around. No, I wouldn't. But if you find anything, let me know, I guess.
I suppose I will. There's been no items taken out recently or anything of that nature then.
No, not that I know of.
Curious.
Now, please enjoy your stay. Enjoy the cove. It's quite colorful, quite beautiful out there. Again, I'm going to bed.
Right. Have
We
a
have
good
a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
night. Yes.
Captain of the Dawn, as he kind of gives a bow, and then makes his way up the stairs.
Oh. They won't
As you see,
recognize
Brenna
you here,
follows.
they said. Replicate the Wand of Secrets.
Alrighty. That one is one you can replicate, right?
Hold on, I need to look at the replicable items tables.
Yeah.
Oh.
And in the meantime,
Oh, yeah, it says... Yeah, the Wand of Secrets does say it's in there, I think.
sweet.
Awesome. Okay, so that is all three, I think.
You could definitely
And then I
flavor it as you just
Right.
reforming your own wand to do things, so.
Okay. I guess I just take the rope and replicate the wand and I'll head back.
Alrighty. You spend some time doing that. Use a nice little tinkering table they got down there and make your way back up the stairs. Rosalie, what are you up to tonight?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and go into their library and kind of take a look around and see if I can basically, I guess, better fine-tune my magic. If I can.
Okay.
See anything regarding, I guess, fairy tales.
Furry tales.
Furry tales.
Furry tales. Just talk to Yeshua.
Excuse me.
The same joke would have worked with fairy, okay?
But yeah, either
Alright.
what you call it? Either books mainly on magic to try and boost up my magics, or get a better handle on my
Magics.
chaos magics, or
Magics.
Okay.
or fairy tales and such like that. Mainly out of boredom, but also because, well, the foes we've been fighting.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Investigation. Oh my goodness. Which dice should I use? I choose
One of them.
you. Ooh, that's a modded 20.
Not gay ones. Apparently they hate
Holy.
everyone.
It was a 19 on the
gave us
die.
for
Let's
taking
go.
a break this month.
Nice. How's about this one? You see, a darkly lined, like, kind of leather made book.
Mm-hmm.
You see it has this, like, matte coloring of dark lines that edge every part of the book. But on the very front of it, you see something that very closely resembles that runic language that you've been, kind of fixated on for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost immediately catches your eye when you enter this little side room down the hallway of just bookcases, where you see this guy's just on top of a ladder trying to reorganize books. And you walk up. You go ahead and pull it from the shelf.
Yeah, and if there are tables, she's gonna
And-
go ahead and sit down at one and just kind of skim through it for right now.
Rosalie, you settle down. Crack yourself open a book, and you see the first page is basically Oblivion and what we know. You see it is authored by a Danton Anthony. And you see there's also extra publisher rights from the island of Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Tech spelled Tekk.
Got you.
But you see, as you go ahead and dive in and read and soak up knowledge, basically, on this island, they've done a lot of research to understand the Void Era, also known as the Chaos Era, also known as the War of the Gods. This all word scramble we now call Oblivion. This was a time in history where almost nothing of understanding can be known, besides the gods' constant vie for ultimate power. And preceding this enmity, seemingly all scholarly endeavors were halted, either that or destroyed. Yet most creatures' cultures still have a recollection of what was before this time. All that's known in this history in between is that there was nothing but a darkness, nothing but a void. In understanding, at least. All of this came to an end with the appearance of the Legion Empire and the rise of Talos as the god of gods. But basically, almost all creatures in their history, in their heritage, have some understanding of their inception after creation, thusly being after the All-Mother in Inadeth had created the world.
Mm-hmm.
They understand that they were basically formed from the bosom of her fallen body.
Bosom.
Sorry.
And they most also understand that they may have also just been born of godly means, not just the more natural means of Inada. Yet a large part of every creature's time in this realm has been missing for centuries. And the main draw towards almost all scholars who delve into this missing part of history leads them back to the same place: the corruption. What's assumed by most scholars is that just over this huge war that happened with the gods fighting over some sort of power
Mm-hmm.
that is thought to be Lorehaven, the place of ultimate knowledge. As in this world, it is known that gods function on a different realm than mortals do.
Yeah.
They function on one of knowledge. That is where they draw their power. That is where their power originates. That is where they originate. Magic itself is a method of knowledge. And through this very understanding, scholars have found an ancient language, thusly the language of gods, runic magic.
Got you.
Do you see at the very end, it kind of breaks off into more of a scribbled information where it almost leaves you on a cliffhanger that mentions we may have found the answers we seek. Lorehaven may have been found. And after that, you see this book almost abruptly ends. And you see, kind of in these pages that go past it, so many singe marks. A lot of what looks like weathering and damage. But you see these pages that you're reading have almost been refurbished in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've been tended to. So it looks like the book itself had been damaged, but it was repaired. If you'd like to look for any more books, you can
she's
roll
probably.
again.
I'm sorry. One more time.
If you would like to look for any more books, you can roll again.
Rosalie's gonna go ahead and put the book back. Is the guy still here putting books away?
Yeah, you see, as you actually walk up to put the book back, you see he like grabs it out of your hands, and, like pulls up on the ladder. Yeah, that one actually was not supposed to be there.
Oh. My apologies.
Yes, out of language alphabetical orders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that of the Celestial. A connoisseur. You see, like, shoves it back onto the this bookcase that's higher up, in between a couple other leatherback books.
Yeah, she like looks up where he placed it and she kind of scoffs a little bit. Yeah, if it was up there, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it.
Fair. Lucky one you are, then. That's some of our most prized collections.
I see.
Rescued from a horrible annihilation. Thank the gods for great scholars. And you see, like, there's almost like a tear to come to his eye. He, like, wipes it away.
I must ask,
Re-ankles his glasses.
do you mind if I take maybe 1 or 2 books back to my room?
No, not at all. It's a library, after all. As long as you have a card.
Yeah, that's the thing I do not.
That's a joke. You don't need a card.
Okay. I'm just gonna. She like scoots away slowly.
And you see, like, as you're walking away, he's like, good one, Trent.
I'm so glad that he thought it was funny. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and look for more books on magic, to try and, I guess, act as guidance, because I'm gonna try to... Okay, above game, I'm trying to bring up my skill point again to get proficiency.
Okay, you need to be more specific,
Yeah.
because I will say, no one knows how to use corruption magic.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be honest.
I know.
You're a bit of a special case.
I know. And I hate
You have
it.
that black shit running through your veins.
I do got that black
Alright.
shit running through my veins.
That is a very, very rare circumstance.
Venom.
Venom. I will
Are
say,
you gonna have
if
a
you're
romance?
looking to enhance your magical understanding,
Yes.
definitely look for books on Arcana and simply the
I
weed
guess-
itself and magic.
I guess what I'm trying to do is basically find like a book that, you know how it's like there's meditation guides? Like trying to find something like that where it's not specifically the corruption per se, but it is just
Do you want
magic and
Helena's
trying to
hella cool
control.
meditation guide?
Sure.
I love that name.
It exists.
Sure. I'll see if it's here. But yeah, it's essentially just trying to find
You
basically.
can ask a librarian.
I know, but yeah, it's basically just trying to find.
Never
I guess.
thought to ask.
You right? Well, he seems kind of in his own world right now. All right, fine. I'll go up to. I'll come back after looking around. Like I might as well. Might as well ask since he's here.
Oh, you're like, oh, I'll come back.
I'll just come back when he's not laughing like this. No, I'm gonna walk. Like, kind of chuckle, I guess, along with him. So really quickly, is there any books on basically how to better use, I guess, magic for the magically inclined? And she kind of like wiggles her fingers.
better grasp on Arcana and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a magical room. Not full of very magical things, but many magical words on pages.
Uh-huh. And where?
But yes, I can show you.
Yeah. If you don't
You
mind.
see, like, hops off of this big ladder, step by step. And you see as he comes down, he just like gets ever shorter. And you see this other halfling man, who's got these big, like almost oval glasses. Alrighty, just this way.
And she will follow.
Right in here. And you see he points into a room that looks very, very similar. But you can tell it's like been untended to for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a lot more thrown around as there are books all over the floor. The books that are like supposed to be organized up on the shelves are in utter disarray. You even see there's like these weird like little crawling bugs like seem to be eating pages.
Oh.
Oh god, more bookworms.
Bookworms?
And you see he like runs over back into the other room. You see this ladder just goes as he drags it into the room.
Do you need
and just
help? And
picks up this broom
she'll try to help
and just
him.
starts whacking at books with the broom.
Do you have it?
Die, foul creature. And you see like flips it over and stabs it with the other end of the broom.
I'm
You just see this.
I'm just gonna grab a book or two and go. I think
Please,
you got it.
peruse, please.
Okay.
I haven't organized this room yet.
I can see
It's been a
that.
long day.
I can tell. I'm gonna go ahead and it's investigation. 16.
Rosalie, as you are slipping through the books, kind of lining your hand along, reading names that pop up, you just kind of glide across, look around, and eventually you end at seeing your goddess name mentioned. And you see Helena, the twin goddess, pops out to you. It's got some nice gold writing, very adorned. And then when you pull the book out from the shelf, a few books come out with it.
Oh.
Because it was just so tight. He is, no, don't worry about it. I'll clean it.
Okay.
Oh, I see you, you bitch. As he just like starts climbing the bookcase and whacking at more books.
Okay. I'm just gonna take this one and maybe this one. And she just grabs a
You see
random
this,
one
like-
and she starts to head out. She grabs the Helena book and like another random one off the shelf.
Okay.
Not too concerned as to which one she grabs. Just get out of here. Head back to my room. Get away from the flailing man.
Rosalie, you escape the flailing man, only just barely, the broom whacking you on the way out as you duck just in time.
I thank you for
and
your assistance.
Make it to your... Yeah. And you hear just more squealing sounds. No mercy for the knowledge killers. And eventually you make it out. Make it back to the room that
Make it
was
unscathed.
designated to you. Luckily. And sit on a fairly comfy bed. Even though being small. You look and you see you have a desk, you have a chair. You see there's a couple pieces of paper and some ink. as well as a chest for your belongings. You just kind of lay your, I assume, like your weaponry or armors down, just kind of
Yeah.
chill on the bed for a while. And you crack open which one? The randos or
Can I look at the title of the rando real fast?
yeah, you pull up the other book that you got and let's see. Just go ahead and roll me a raw.
Just a raw
Raw
d20.
20.
It's a 9.
As you go ahead and roll that raw 20 and get that. Didn't you grab another random book before too?
I think so. Do you want me to
In the
roll
other
another one?
room? Yeah, go ahead.
Another 9. Will it matter or do I have to reroll?
No.
Okay.
You find volume 2 of the same series.
Oh my god, no.
The first one, you look at it, and you see this book in your hands. And it's like this really jet black cover, and you kind of look at the pages for a bit, and it's also really jet black. And like as you look at this book and kind of look for a name on it, you see that the name is also in black.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yeah, she's gonna like tilt it in the light and try to see like maybe if I turn it here.
Make
like,
out where the ink is raised on the
where's-
page.
Where's the edge? She's gonna like trace it with her finger. That's a 17.
Rosalie, as you kind of bring it up to this lamp that's in front of you, this kind of this fire lamp that you turn on,
What the fuck does this say?
you squint and look closer and closer, and you see the book says "Detecting Mimics for Dummies."
Oh.
For dummies.
And as soon as that happens,
The page opens.
you see a black tendril
Yep.
open up from a page
Oh,
and wrap around your arm
Yeah. There it is.
as it starts to crawl around on you.
Ah! She's gonna try to like wipe it off or like throw the book.
Rosalie does an 18 hit.
Yes! My armor class is 14, damn!
As this little book grows teeth and just starts gnawing into your finger.
I'm gonna start punching the book.
For 4 points of piercing damage. And eventually you flail and like wiggle it off and like throw it at your door. And then it just like very heartily splats and then just kind of runs down the door and slides down the crack and just out of the room.
I feel like I should tell somebody about that. She like looks at the other book. She's. I'll calm somebody. I'll calm somebody later and just be like, "Hey guys, can you let somebody know that there's a mimic book running around?" Anyway,
Who's on aisle 13?
roll
Who's
another
on aisle
what?
13?
No, you only got two rando books, right?
Yeah,
So you
it
already
was
rolled
just
them.
that one and then
No.
the other one. Yeah, and then the Helena book.
As you look at it, you see the other book is kind of also leatherly. The case is very thick. You see it's a bigger book.
It's volume 2.
And you see in no, you see in like this bright blue, very wispy cursive writing Dungeon Master's Guide.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
You got a DMG. Congrats.
Well,
Does it have a lich on it?
can I open to the title cover?
You see
of
the
the
front
book?
of it is just a torch. It's kind of just like this like things like big like main pictures in front of it.
Okay, quick question. Is it
It's kind of like
thinner?
this drawing.
Is it thinner or thicker than the Helena book?
Looks thicker.
Damn.
I might crack this bad boy open.
You like to open to a random page?
Yes, I would like to open to a random page.
All right, Rosalie, you open this book, Dungeon Master's Guide, to a random page down the middle. And you see the first depiction is of a man, kind of in what seems like this like weird neck trap. As he seems to be enjoying himself, getting smacked on the
next
ass,
page is about
by a partner.
Ah,
There it is. Wrong dungeon.
she's gonna like just flip through random pages like, what the fuck is this?
You find stuff on knots and proper rope care.
It's the entire page dedicated to all the different kind of knots.
You would need more than one page.
Well, I guess this is good for like tying the ship to the post.
Hey, yo.
Oh no. Oh no, she's innocent.
Wait, I don't get it.
Either that or she's trying to hide the fact that she wants to read it.
Just bring it back.
It's how to sex, Tyler.
Oh my god.
It's that
Oh my
DM's
God.
guide. That type
Oh
of
my
dungeon
god, Tyler's
master's
gonna kink
guide.
shame you.
Oh my god. Put that away.
All right, she'll put it in her backpack
Do
to put
that
it away,
shit in
and then
private.
Do this shit.
she shall put it in her backpack to put it away, just as you requested, Tyler. And then I will go on to read the Helena book.
That was Tyler, not Yeshua, by the way.
Yeah,
He
I
went
know.
inside of his-
All right, Rosalie, you pocket the Dungeon Master's Guide.
It's mainly for her to go to the page with knots and to like practice the knots, because
Yeah, sure.
the bitch was making fun of her.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
The bitch was making fun of her for tying the knots
She's
poorly.
gonna do this in front of Aura, and Aura's gonna be like, hey, where'd you learn that?
Oh, it was a book that I found.
These are quite
Uh-huh.
decorative for our purposes.
I don't know if it's functional, but it's pretty.
It's a shitty book. What the fuck are you
Alright.
doing?
Like, the book will be like, it's very important not to constrict blood flow, and Aura will be like, that's wood, you know that, right?
Wrong kind of wood.
Wrong kind of wood.
I'm kind of wood, Rosalie.
Oh my god.
Beach to it.
This poor girl has been, she has
Alrighty.
gotten drunk, she has gotten high, she's been crossfaded. And now this is a whole new world for her.
Rosalie, you pocket that and go back to the table and refocus on your original
My original goal.
original intention. As you open up Helena, the Twin Goddess. And as you spend the night reading through it, I will say this is a thick book that will take you quite a bit to get through, so this will be your last thing of the night.
Yes.
As you take in some of this information and go into a meditation for the night. And using some of these methods, you go ahead and reattach yourself to the wonderful web of magic.
Last time it wasn't so wonderful. Last time I saw fucking Satan himself.
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Last
But
time
here,
I lost.
I will say, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
That's a 17.
Rosalie, as you sit and meditate and envision the moon setting and rising and the winds blowing on the sea as the tide rises and lowers with every passing moon, you eventually see a shimmering light glistening from the foam of the shore. One that you step into as it almost rages against you for a little bit, becoming difficult in your head to stay in this meditative state. But you push on, and eventually you do reach a sense of understanding for the magical potential around you. And you go ahead and gain a +1 to your Arcana.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Yay.
Yippee!
I now have +2 in Arcana. And she promptly passes out.
Kind of sits, smiles to herself.
And then, like, head just hits pillow.
Nap time.
Gone.
Clocked out for the night. Good night, y'all.
Later that night, Yeshua was looking to read.
Alone on a Friday night.
You join an aura in that?
But yeah,
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not reading. I don't want to do what everyone else is doing.
okay.
So let me get this straight. You don't want to read because it's what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
At the library.
No, he's on the
Yeah.
ship with you, who is currently
well,
reading.
We're still in a library.
Anyways. Yeah, I've changed my mind for what he will do.
Okay.
I think he will instead he will instead practice one of his feats that he's been working on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And Yeshua was on the ship.
All right. Yes, you're on the ship. What do you do to practice your feet?
I will go. Wait, is Bobert also on the ship?
Yeah,
Bobert is.
I'm gonna be in my
the engine room.
workshop. I'm gonna be working.
Aura is also on the ship.
He's in the engine
Only
room.
for a little bit.
I'm
From what you can hear, you hear a lot of loud clanking. So you can assume Bobert's down at like the forge of the ship.
an Iron Maiden
Can't go in
blasting.
there. You can't go in there now.
Iron Maiden is blasting.
Metallica.
I'm
Goes
a
right
Definitely
Iron
can't
Maiden
go in
at all
You can hear
best.
the ship's drum is even like beating quicker.
there. Oh Jesus. Where is Aura?
Sorry, my dad just walked in and went, "You don't listen to Iron Maiden or Metallica. I listen to Iron Maiden and Metallica."
You called your ass a poser.
Really stole his whole fit.
Dad literally
Oh my
just-
god.
I love him so
This so
much.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Happy Father's Day.
Ah, shit, I just dated the video.
Before
Anyway.
Father's Day.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Alright. I think Aura is in the captain's quarters?
Yes.
Okay.
Double checking. And then she's
Yeshua
going to go
busts
search
open
for
the
Book.
door in the captain's quarters.
Yeshua, what?
You walk to the captain's quarters and you kick open air as the front doors of the captain's quarters are already open.
Can Yeshua fall face flat? If he kicked the door open, but then actually it was already open.
I feel like he would like Charlie Brown, like kick the football, like flip around and land on his ass.
Oh, that's true.
Or just,
If
like,
I was,
accidentally go into a split, but like it's painful.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Well, he's agile though,
He's
so
a
it wouldn't
I'd
hurt
hope
for him.
not.
No, it's unexpected at least. That can't be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, you kick open the
Yeah.
door and your back foot slips on some like remnant of the crystal that was in the middle of the room, and you slip into the splits.
and did I nail that though? Did I nail the splits?
You fucking slayed it.
Death drop into the
Okay, I
splits.
slayed.
You slayed it. I slayed.
Did Aura see
Slay,
that? Did Aura see me slay?
Aura-
Slay!
Aura, did you see that?
Did I what?
Did you see
You see
Yeshua
Yeshua
slay?
slay?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
She is in a book.
okay.
Or is mainly just checking over them all to make sure none of them got damaged when the fucking meteor ran into the room.
Oh,
She's just trying to make sure everything's still good, and then after that, she's gonna go looking for books on sea monsters.
oh gosh, I better do this quickly then, because what I'm about to do requires Aura to be here.
Oh, fun! I can't wait.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yep,
I'm so
This is
excited.
gonna be a more
I
direct
am
approach.
scared.
I mean, not direct in a sense, but
You
will
know
be
how I
something.
feel.
why are you saying that like it's a bad thing?
It is.
Because I have no clue what you're gonna do ever.
Oh my god. Y'all don't need a warning for what I'm about to do. It's not like I'm gonna kill someone.
It's so you might.
Why'd you say it like
They'll
that?
do with so much.
Why
so
did you
much
say
confidence.
it like that?
Okay, I might have thought about it, but it's not like I'm gonna do it.
Of course you did. I'm
What?
really not.
I don't
And
have
that voice in this context, as Yeshua, you walk in the room with a deep, dirty, terrifying grin, and you see your staff begins to wiggle and shake.
Oh.
And you see a transparent, fluffy blue
Mia,
spirit.
get your ass back in the staff.
Get
Mia fly out of the staff, and you see her big yellow eyes open up and stare deeply into yours, and you see she just puts up one finger and just wiggles it.
I thought you couldn't speak. Why are you coming out of the staff and saying I thought you could speak. Well, anyways, plan B. Yeshua just like walks up to Aura behind her, and basically, since I am practicing the telepathy feat or trying to learn it, he's gonna try and focus his mind real hard on Aura in an attempt to like,
Connect?
I don't know, do what he thinks is like magic. And he focuses real hard. He puts his fingers on his temples and he's like,
She's doing that thing where a kid says, I'm gonna tell what you're gonna say next, and then they just kind of strain really hard like they're constipated, but Aura's in a different room and has no idea this is happening.
exactly. And he's
It's gonna work.
That's what he
Alrighty.
says.
Yeshua, as you're doing this and like staring at the back of Aura's head, Aura, you can just feel this heavy glaring in the back of your head. Yeshua, go ahead and roll me a what are we doing for this one? Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
Oh, I thought you were about to say saving throw.
I feel like Aura needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom check.
Aura is becoming a magician. For her next trick, she's gonna pay this bitch no mind.
Oh my god. Okay. A 16.
Yeshua, what are you thinking?
Okay, so Yeshua's goal is to basically, he's not trying to like infiltrate like the entirety of what's going on inside Aura's brain, because I feel like that would be a lot to handle specifically. So he's gonna try and focus on like trying to find out like what she ate today or something like that. Something simple.
You were there for that, though.
Yeah, but let him dig for it.
Aura,
Then asking what
you
you
start
ate today.
hearing Yeshua asking what you ate. Is that how you respond?
What?
Aura, you start hearing Yeshua behind you just asking what you ate.
You were there, I'm pretty sure. What's this about?
Ooh. I think I'm hearing the inside of Aura's mind right now.
No.
It almost sounds like real life.
You see Mia on the other side of the room, palm in face.
The light leaves Aura's eyes.
Okay, after Yeshua asks the question out loud, he kind of, I guess he kind of does a handstand so he could better focus.
Of course.
That's
Sure.
just how he focuses.
Uh-huh.
I've learned not to
Don't
question Yeshua's methods.
It's not worth
He
it.
could better focus on the task at hand.
Of course. You hone in. You lock in. What are you
Lock
thinking
in.
now?
Okay. I'm now thinking like if I. Okay. Yeshua is now trying to find out a secret of Aura or something like that. Just like a tiny little secret. Anything.
I'm fusion.
Is this just
Aura.
you like asking Aura in her head, like, tell me a
Or
secret?
you start hearing you start hearing Yeshua
Well,
like,
here's the thing, because it's
asking you
telepathy,
to
like
tell a deep dark secret.
Not a
Honestly, he's saying
chance.
these things out loud, but eventually he won't get to that
Yeshua,
point. And this is just the
you're
stepping
not-
stone to that.
You're not saying it out loud.
it's telepathy, my
thinking
dude.
it.
You're thinking it in your
Really?
head.
You're sending it to Aura. It's telepathy.
Okay. Okay, he'll continue doing that.
Yes.
Yeshua, you have fully gained the feat of the telepathic.
Oh, yay.
So that means the first thing that pops into Aura's head, would they be able to hear it?
Yeshua can hear it
Oh,
if you cast Detect Thoughts,
that's
Yep.
fair.
which is a thing that comes with the telepathy.
Oh,
He just has to like activate it.
Yep.
he has
Wait, I
not
don't
done
get
so.
it.
Otherwise you're just talking to
You're talking to
someone.
the person?
Yeah.
That's it.
Like you're just sending your thought with the telepathy.
Mhm.
You need to detect thoughts in order to
Wait.
pick out the thoughts.
So
Yes.
but Yesh wouldn't know that, so he's
He's
not
just-
aware. He's not
Yes.
aware that he has
Yes.
this. He's just, I hate this.
Yes.
I hate this.
That's what's
I
happening
hate all
right
of this.
now.
Yeah,
I hate
he's just
everything about
sending out.
this.
Yep.
This is horrible. Why would you do this to me?
Would you prefer
Oh,
to share
God.
your deep dark secret?
No. You need a fucking truth circle.
Damn.
And you see Mia's just sitting there shaking her head.
I'm doing it, Mia. I'm doing it.
You don't
Do you
know
see
you're
me
doing
doing it?
Doing it.
No
Doing
clue
doing
what
it.
you're doing.
I'm doing
Doing
it. I'm doing
dot
it.
dot it? Question mark.
What is it?
She gives you like the most pained thumbs up.
Aura is very thoroughly confused, I feel.
Okay.
Or is just upset her book
As your
reading time was
little-
interrupted.
As your little ghost companion slowly walks back up to your staff, touches it, dissipates back into it.
Okay, I think by now, Yeshua has succeeded, or at least in his mind, he succeeded.
If you go to your character sheet on your features and traits, if you look at your feats, you can see that the telepathic, you can now use the detect thoughts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay.
He finally has spells.
I have one spell.
And
A
it's
single
detect
spell.
thoughts.
I have a spell
He has
tab.
spells.
Remind me, is that a once a day thing or is that just a whenever they want thing?
I believe it is a once a day. Let me check. Let me
Okay.
check.
Yeah, basically.
But can they
It's every long
throw...
rest. Yeah.
Wait, is the detect thoughts a once a day thing, or is the telepathy a once a day thing? Or is it just the same thing?
Oh, the telepathy is an all. The telepathy is just a possible thing to use.
Oh.
No.
Yep.
So it's just the detect thoughts portion of
Yup.
it that's alright.
Okay.
That's kind of funny.
You unlock that ability finally, Yeshua.
Yay.
And would anybody like to do anything else for the rest of the night?
So do I have to
Or are you gonna
roll or?
Look for books? I will.
Actually. Okay. I actually
Or
want.
not, I will roll for you. I'll.
Oh,
End of
is
the
this a
night.
pity thing?
No. I was saying I was gonna get to it. I was just trying to remind Aura that
They
wanted to-
have their spot if they want.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just going to look for books on sea monsters.
Yeshua, as
Can I
I'm
also
assuming,
look About
your detect thoughts
the
on,
tower.
you kind of see Aura leave the room in a storming rage for some reason.
Above game, I really was. I mean, I wasn't going to like inflict grievous bodily harm onto Aura, but I was planning on fighting Aura for the plan that I had in the
I
beginning.
cannot explain to you how
Alright.
fucked you would have been.
You would have been absolutely screwed.
It would have been a
I think
challenge,
unless
but it
the
was
monk stuff would've fucked
necessary
it
for
up.
what I had in mind. But I
Right.
didn't expect Mia to come up and stop me, and I had to pick a plan B.
Aaron,
Man, I'm
Aaron,
dead.
I need
you
my
would like to also
okay.
search for books?
I need my staff to be on my side.
Yeah, about the tower.
Cool. You guys do also have that like cool
Investigation.
big old blueprint for the tower also.
Yes.
I will have
We
both
have
of
that,
you.
or is that something they mentioned? That was a thing.
They definitely had
Aura
handed to
took
you.
it. Yeah. I remember.
it's
I got
Aura's.
upsetty spaghetti.
Oh hell yeah! Or then I
Um,
guess I might just go back to the ship and bug Aura about it. She
As
can't
you
catch a break.
are making your way down the staircase into the nice cove where the ship is, you see Aura is making her way upstairs.
Can I have the blueprints? Oh, so they recognize me. You'll be fine, they said. Aura's the only one of the regular crew that recognizes you, they said.
Yes.
No, that Ori guy recognized me, and he was still annoyed by me. Like,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
what's the point of being a celebrity if you're not allowed to be annoying?
I don't know if you count as a celebrity. It's different.
Okay, but he recognized me though.
Well, my apologies. I mean, to be fair, you're in a place that studies myths and legends.
Ugh.
That's kind of this group's whole thing.
Oh. Okay, but can I see the blueprints though? For the
For?
tower?
Oh, yes.
Blueprints for the tower?
Yeah, Aura lays them out.
It's like, holy shit, Aura lost the blueprint.
I think Yeshua fucked her mind up. She like can't think thoughts, so she's worried Yeshua's gonna read them.
No thoughts, head empty.
Well, you don't know Yeshua can do that. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes, you can do that.
This is so good.
This is terrible. Anyways,
Good.
you guys head back up to the main room. Find yourself a nice table. With a cool red couch lining the wall. And plant open this big blueprint that is in this scroll. And you see it's made of like very thick and hardy paper. And as you roll it out, it just makes this really crunchy, loud as it rolls out.
Yeah.
And almost keeps rolling. As you see, it's a side profile, kind of cross-section view of this entire tower that keeps on climbing. And you see there's depictions of so many different like rooms, so many different layers, so many different like secret places, traps. Like you see there's areas of like pockets of bookcases and different locations for what seems like treasures and beyond. It just seems like an entire beast.
Oh, cool.
At the very top, you see all over this page, you see there's like scribbled all like words of something. But you see it is in a language none of you can understand. And as you see all these different words scribbled around, it almost seems like warnings of some sort. But as you get to the top of the page, you see the very top that kind of points out to this like bulbous type of deal, and then at the very top it points almost like the top of a paintbrush. You see the very top is the library, and you see there's not much detail on it. It's the only thing that's really blotted out in white, but it does say the Library of Lorehaven.
Oh.
And at the very top of the blueprints, you see is the name of the tower, the Ivory Tower of Lorehaven. So, can't be more clear than that.
Does the blueprints, is it just like the layouts, or do they show the monsters in there?
You do see details of what seems to be something like a monster. go ahead and roll me a nature check. Either one of you with advantage or both of you.
You go for it.
Nature, okay. That's a fucking now one.
Well, you get advantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, that's 25.
Hey,
Holy fuck. Advantage saved. Aaron, at
Oh
first
my
you look at
God.
it and you're like, dog. But then you kind of wiggle your brain back together, and you see that they are these multiple depictions, almost like Egyptian hieroglyphs, where you have fuck, what's his name? Big cat guy.
Anubis.
Anubis, yeah.
No, that's
Cat?
the
You kind of
dog
have-
guy. I thought you were talking about that.
Jackal guy.
Banks.
Cat artist.
Jackal.
The cat is Bast.
Yeah, the cat is back.
Oh yeah.
Anubis is the
Oh.
dog.
He's a jackal.
Yeah. So
Or the dog
it's more dog guy then. So it works.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But you see there are these multiple depictions of these very like top-heavied, like strong, almost soldier-like depictions of what looks like almost like nulls in a way. They look like big fox or big wolf people. But you see there's many images or depictions of them basically assisting the construction of this building or assisting the fortification of this building. You can't really tell since you can't read the language.
Fun.
I can't read the language.
Nope. Neither can I.
Don't
What
believe
language
so.
is it?
Can you read Celestial?
Fuck.
What if I said
I
yes?
can read Primordial.
It's close.
It's
Not
close.
Fine. Aura, can you read Celestial?
No. Draconic and thieves can't.
Oh, gotcha. Well, some sort of dog. I don't have any dog-specific spells. Puppy.
Let's straight to dog specific spell.
I don't know. Like beast spells? Man, don't
That's fair.
laugh at me. Mean?
Me.
Sorry. I'm just God. I'm impartial actually.
I love having dog spells.
Dog
Favorite part of
spells,
D&D.
dog spells. Also, for the Wand of Secrets, is it just like it can cast sense traps or something?
Basically, that is the gist of it.
Okay, cool.
Um.
And the rope of climbing, right?
Yeah, you can just get a rope of climbing. I'll add that to your equipment. And yeah, the Wand of Secrets.
And not on.
They're in the inventory.
Oh, they are. Thank you. Okay.
And would you guys like to continue maybe getting language down or focus on finding books. I will say getting the language figured out, or like
Oh, fine. I'll
Mm,
look for like a
no, or-
celestial dictionary.
finding book, or or
Can I recognize that it's celestial?
asking.
I probably can. I have
Aaron
like a,
probably
Because
I
I
have
know
a
that
character-
Rosalie knows this language.
I have a character trait that's like, or like my character background is like sage, and so it's like
Mm.
if I don't know something, I know where I can find the answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Because Aura knows Rosalie
Aaron,
is celestial.
you read books on it anyways, so you would know
Okay.
that this is
So
celestial.
I'll say
anyways,
it is celestial.
Rosalie, do you know
um,
celestial? I know abyssal, common, and halfling.
Nice. I know
Primordial,
Goblin.
deep speech and Sylvan. It's fine. I'll just look for. Can I roll for book? Can I roll for celestial
Oh.
dictionary?
Okay, what I was going to say, you guys literally have like, there are so many like people.
Yes.
You're at a library, basically full of librarians.
Oh yeah. Okay. I asked librarian.
If the text exists here,
I raised
one
my
of them
hand.
probably know how to read it.
I raised my hand. I go up to the front desk.
Smash cut.
I'm already at the front desk. Is there a librarian there?
Rosalie, you see Aaron basically brushed past your like now open door as the mimic shoved its way out.
Oh.
Do I see the mimic?
They would be around the same time. Oh my god. Aaron, as you're walking past the like
You
dormitory
hear a
rooms,
slight scream from me.
you hear a yelp, a big splat against a door, and you hear a door start to like creak and bellow open as this little black tendrily like sludge makes its way across the floor.
I
in front
cast
of you.
Sacred Flame on it.
Oh boy.
I
That
cast
just
Sacred
that
Flame
just
on
hits,
it.
right?
I
I
think.
believe so.
It's a 2-hit and it either
Has
does
it-
damage or
get a
doesn't.
Dex saving throw.
Am I gonna do the saving throw?
Roll mimic.
Roll a mimic.
It got a 10. It did
Nope.
not save. Roll damage.
7.
You see this little mimic erupts into flame.
Yeah.
Ah!
And a loud can be heard. As it just kind of crackles.
I look inside. Are you good? What was that?
That was a book for detecting mimics. That
It didn't
was a
look like a
mimic.
book. Ah, that makes sense.
So needless to say, I didn't learn how to.
It's okay. It's dead now.
Uh-huh. What? Well, thank you, I guess.
No problem. We're looking at the blueprints for
Mhm.
stuff. Oh, I was going to the front desk. I go to the front desk.
Okay.
You don't even ask. You know, whatever. Yeah, sure. You close the door, and Rosalie, you get back to your books, and
I guess never mind to
Eventually find the
comprehend
kink book.
languages. Listen.
yeah, things continue as they did before. You find the kink book, you pocket the kink book.
Hey,
I
listen,
skipped
at
your
least I
story.
didn't walk in on you reading the kink book, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably good that I
That's
just
completely
let-
fair,
let you
honestly.
continue on.
Aaron, you make your way to what seems like a front desk. It seems like just a long bar table. You see, like, 2 people are still here in this room. And you see there's one at the very end of the bar who looks like if they were a bartender, they would be most likely tending to like glasses and putting away bottles, but you see they're reading a book. And you see it's this fairly gruff looking man. You see he's got like these braids going down his shoulders. He's got these pretty thick glasses on. And you see he is also an orc.
Hello.
A hippie.
Are there any librarians currently on call that know any celestial?
You see he like slowly lifts up his eyes from the book and then goes back to the book. Then like puts down the book really slowly. And then glances over to you. Librarian. Then he just kind of looks around.
Librarian?
I guess that is a good descriptor for us, yes. I guess I would be.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Do you know celestial? Or do any of your colleagues that are awake currently know celestial?
Yes, a few of us do. Ori, Brenna, I do.
Dang it. Oh, you do? Wonderful.
Yes.
Could
It's
you
very
help me out
fun
with
language, that of the gods. Sure, I'd love to. What do you need?
Awesome. I'm looking at the blueprints for the tower right now. And
The Ivory
one of the
Spire.
inscriptions. Yes, one of the inscriptions is in celestial, and I don't read celestial.
Well, you definitely should. You should get into the language. It's very, very deep, very unique.
I
Very
do
got
have
a
deep,
feeling.
but I don't have.
Good one. Fellow scholar. And you see he kind of raises his glasses and kind of squints to the page as you roll it out on this long bar table. You see he
You all right?
spits out into some Splatoon in the side. Seems like general age-old mumbo jumbo.
Right.
How do I explain? Long ago, when history was still iffy, there's tons of times where just general chanting is written or non-understandable gibberish or general random sentence. See here, this one. Knowledge is the breath of the primeval. See how that's kind of just a general statement. This one, knowledge is dangerous and should be treated with care. As pure energy, like such, it should be feared.
My God, is this guy
this one's simple.
mansplaining? How cringe.
Simply knock, and knowledge's door will open to thee.
Okay. I write down. Tower door knock. Knock on tower door.
But yes, the rest of them are generally of the same nature.
No description of the dog thing?
Oh, the dog thing? You mean the lionin?
The what?
The lionin.
Could you spell
Lion
that for
with in at the end. Lionin.
That does not look like a lion, I'll be honest.
Oh, yes, many of the descriptors of the race were not very lion-esque, as in, like, the four-legged creature lion. But yes, this was their race's name. It is known that some of their highest leaders in battle standing would grow. Very, very beautiful maidens.
Oh. Is this a low-ranking one, then?
Yes, this would be more of the lower soldier or builder class that would simply assist in creating such things as what I can assume is the spire itself.
Oh.
We have many books on Lionin and their culture and the lost species in general.
Is it known that Lionin built the spire?
Only very recently, I can assume, as I know this blueprint itself was only found a couple months ago now, after retrieving different knowledge from the now lost tech.
The now lost what?
The island of tech,
Oh, right.
the great scholarly island that
Right.
pushed forth this world into a new age of truth-seeking and defying of the Navy's wishes. I was so unjustly eradicated. Peaceful, great scholars that were there the day it went up in flame.
Tragic.
But yes, the knowledge itself was protected, at least some of it, as we found. And this is one of those relics.
So it seems that maybe this isn't an indication of maybe a monster within the spire, but just part of the historical record of the spire, per se.
Yes, that is what I can assume as well.
Huh. Well, it's good to know we won't be fighting one, I suppose.
Oh, I'd have no clue.
Ah.
Everyone that's gone in has never returned, so one can only hope.
May have to fight Lionin.
May
Is
have
there
to.
anything else is there anything else in Celestial that you can pick up on this document, or is that kind of all there is?
Thing I can tell, other than a simple description of oh, interesting. This one here is less of a celestial word and more of a celestial rune. It essentially designates a ward. A way to ward away seemingly divine energy. Interesting.
Oh. Do you think that would pose a problem for those with, well, I am a cleric. Do you think I will not be allowed to be in the tower?
What?
Will it ward me? Is my question. Will it ward me? Like,
Will it ward
my,
you?
My paladin friends. My paladin friend and I myself am a cleric. Will I be warded?
Well,
is my question.
warding off divine sentiment does not all involve literal energies. It's normally written or etched in order to blind such entities.
Oh.
Whoever made this, it wouldn't be very effective at keeping out divine energy. More blocking a seer, as many divine creatures that we can know of, such as the gods or certain titans even, can see almost all things, if need be.
Interesting. And not one survivor from the tower. Not one. Not even one that like made it through the first level and then dipped.
I can only hope that there is. That is all we can hope for.
But no written record.
Not that we know of. We've only recently arrived to the Mundit Sea to simply make it into the building with the information we learned.
Right.
It's out the great doors at the entrance can only be opened in a certain way.
Oh. And how is that?
By simply knocking on them, it seems.
Ah. Understood. Do you think I'll have to know Celestial once I get in there?
Well, if you do, I can assure you you'll be just fine. Ori and a couple of our folk are coming with you, so they'll be able to read.
All right. I think that's all. You may get back to your book. Sorry.
No, it was a wonderful conversation. Would you like anything to drink?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. And it's on the house. We like to share our knowledge.
Have you
and our
told me that
spirits.
Yeshua was in your brain?
Nope, because your Aura didn't pay it any attention. Aura was fed up. Her reading time was interrupted.
Dang it.
With
Oh, and
that,
Aura didn't get to see the mimic.
No, because Aura's looking for books.
Aura,
Yes.
go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Oh. Oh, fuck yeah. Dirty 20.
Aura, as you are looking through the books around, you find a very, very defined section on creatures and the like.
Good.
And as you look through, you find a lovely, pretty damn beautiful book depicting the sea, and a ship being swallowed by a kraken.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's trauma. You can't do that here.
That's rude. I'm gonna read it.
Aura, you take this book and sit down for the night as you read.
Trauma.
As you read, the Oathbound Titans. And as you flip open the book, you see that this is basically a recapturing of the history of the Kraken. And the more you read, the more you come to understand that the name Kraken and the word Kraken is not used solely as a single creature. Further back, the word Kraken can be considered as multiple gargantuan creatures of the sea. And in some of the oldest tomes, it's revealed that Kraken may have been one of the 3 fabled divine creations. And these 3 creations were all devised from what we can understand from the Allmother, Inadeth, herself, before the world was created. Those 3 creations being that of Dragonkind, that of the Kraken and that of the Current. And it's mostly believed through scholars that these are all entities on the sea that were meant to defend it in their own different ways and have their own noble oaths to the world at large. And there are even some signs of an oath-driven sentiment among ancient titans like the Kraken, in habits where they once interacted with humanoid creatures in intelligent discourse and intelligent social enjoyment. And in this book, it explains that while the Kraken was once a word used to define many different titans, there was one that sat above all of those. One that was considered the strongest of the kin, holding the race's name basically as its trophy. The beaked, squid-like behemoth, now only known as the Kraken. Some reports from scholars, however, do show her to be merciful and even protective of sailors at times. Yet recent activity has changed all preconception, as now it shows she wants nothing more than the intent to relentlessly destroy. And it hints at the latter half of the book that the last sighting of her was years ago at the edge of the New World, when a few fleets of scholars went out to explore the new sea and were almost immediately devoured by the Kraken. But it basically explains that there are many different types of Kraken. It's believed that the greatest of the Dunewinders, the Leviathan in the sands, may even be one. It's believed that one of the great sea snakes that lurks at the very bottom of the sea, known to be in slumber, is possibly one. And at some point in this book, it does explain some sort of confrontation between the Titans themselves, the Kraken, and the dragons, as protectors both of the sea. It shows some sort of misunderstanding or argument had occurred, and the two races went to war, leaving nothing but devastation behind them. From a lot of the ramblings and ununderstandable points of the Void era, this is mostly what can be understood, as most of it is unintelligible or impossible to understand. But scholars believe that during the Battle of the Gods, this took place as well. This might have been the truth behind the scrambling of the existence of the Kraken and the existence of dragons themselves, which now can not be seen anywhere on the sea. And basically that bit of history is what you pick up for the night.
Ooh. Still hate him, but that's cool.
Real.
Very sorry for your sad backstory. You still killed people I liked. You still a bitch. I do not care.
Yeah. No mercy needs to be given. But yes, you do find that Kraken do have some weird connection to dragons themselves as well.
Oh.
And you find out like this odd 3 divine creations. You're not much of a religious person, so
Oh.
you didn't really know that it was
Another
common
reason to hate the
scholar
gods.
sense. But you know that Death herself did create the dragons, it seems like. Wasn't a different god's creation. It seemed to be a natural god creation, as in your world, natural is considered through Death's whim.
Huh.
Goddess of the sea.
Very fun.
And as for that, your guys' night comes to an end, and you can all take yourselves a long rest, except for Bobert,
Yeah.
who's slaving away in the forge.
This is where
And I
Aura finds
also
out she's
put
part Kraken and hates
repulsion
herself.
on both of those. Thank you.
Huh?
It's a special infusion I have. Repulsion shield.
Ooh.
Bobert,
Bam.
you go ahead and slam away to repair their item. I will say.
That is what I put. You can't say Google.
This is what you're
or
built for.
It's what I'm built for. Hell yeah.
I'll have you go ahead and roll using your Tinker's tools
Can I have advantage because that's what I'm
with
built.
advantage. Yes. It is also in your ship, in your forge.
Oh hell yeah. Let me get a second die. Alright. So Tinker's tools have 1 proficiency, and it's gonna be a what? Hi Dad. It's gonna be a what check?
I remember it was just a flat roll plus the Tinker's tools, because I remember the Tinker's tools added +3, I believe.
Yeah. I have proficiency. Ish. Okay.
But you know what? Since
I-
you're rocking out, you can go ahead and add your sleight of hand.
Okay. So that's 14 plus 2 plus 3.
19.
19? Yeah.
Mhm.
I got 19 on
Robert?
that, do you? Yes.
As you're bopping to
Rothschild by Outer
the ship
Maiden.
going crazy, and the drum of the ship going off, boom, boom, boom. You go ahead and infuse Rosalie's shield and repair it as well.
Nice.
And
And make Erin's repulsion shields. I was making 2 things.
yeah, go ahead and roll for that as well.
You got it.
He can nap while we're sailing for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be a 9 plus 5? 14 as well. Not my best.
14. You go ahead and
You are making a shield from
build
scratch,
Erin a
so
shield.
And they would be a bit tired at
And-
that.
yeah.
I'll say it's a fairly good and sturdy shield.
Could be good or could be
But
sturdier.
it doesn't have the infusion,
Okay.
as you've made it from scratch, so you can get the time to infuse it yet.
Okay. Working hard or hardly working, boys.
Everyone, go ahead and take a long rest.
Let's go.
Oh, thanks.
Except for Bobert. That's a short rest.
Short rest. Yippee.
I know I already took one, but I'm gonna take another one just because I get anxious.
It's fine.
My brain's like, did I take it? And I see my stats are like, or my health is up again, and I'm like, I don't think I did. And I'll click it again.
And in the morning, the day arrives. You all have spent much time preparing and reading up and going through many different scholarly advices. And now you all re-enter this library temple in the morning, all geared up. And you see there are, yes.
Mr. Dio, might I make a suggestion?
Is it a break?
Bathroom break?
Yes, because that's what I was going to say. Give me a second.
Sorry.
Yay.
I'm so
Sorry.
sorry. I beat you to the punch. I'm so sorry.
And you see the TTO group has what looks like this strike group that's going with you. And they're Ori kind of walks up to you, Aura.
What?
So, we have a small group we're going to be coming with. We'll just stick right behind and try and see if we can assist in any way while we're in there. I know it's probably a tricky place full of many different languages and customs and whatnot. So it's ancient, so we can assist.
Will be appreciated.
I'd also love to help point out the missing folk if we can find them in there. So
That's the hope. Let's
Alrighty
be on
then.
our way.
let's head out. And you see, he kind of walks off, waves away to a small group of the scholars that you guys have seen before. The orc guy, Brenna, even Trent's there. And you guys leave, taking 4 or 5 of the TTO group with you. They all seem to be cloaked, all have staves of some sort that they're kind of using to walk. And you guys set sail, exiting through that smoke that plumes around your ship for just a little while as you exit out the ass of the giant serpent skeleton.
We got poopied out.
You got shot out back onto the sand sea. And in the distance, you can see the Ivory Spire reaching the clouds. Well, with that, would you guys like to take a break?
Hey.
Yes.
Go piss.
Here it is.
Whoa.
Go piss, get your drinks, get your
piss,
whatchamacallits, your snackies. All that good stuff.
Oh shit, who was watching Foxy?
Oh no!